Do you remember before the days of Centrelink, where we used to have the CES, where we used to go in, look for a job, and we found that, and we had to go hand a piece of paper, wait in line, and then someone will have a seat and see if you can get the job. And most of the time for me, I never got that job. And I got into the booth, into the thing of laughing at the CES, really oddly, like, it made all women look weird. Well, this is a poem about that. It's called Laughing at the CES. You see, guys, in those days, there was no such thing as Centrelink as such. We had to look for work on the board at the CES. And that sounds easy, an easy job for me, anyway. But it ain't. No, there was more knockbacks, especially for me, and I was pissed off. And I tried to be nice, like a good boy, you know. But when I was really pissed off, I laughed like a real crazy person. And when I laughed, the lady next to me moved away in disgust, and because she used to men being good, you know, good little two-shoot. And that didn't make me stop. I kept on doing it over and over. I couldn't stop, and no one wanted to give me a job, and eventually they told me to scoot. And I told them to get fucked, and I said, who wants to work anyway? And after that, I went through the mall laughing and laughing to people about the things that make me laugh on television and also in music lyrics. And I was declared to be too sick for work. And I enjoyed being at home. When I get my pension, I will go to the pub. I was on cloud 9. I bought cigarettes as well, and I had an old-timer wanted to have a drink with me. And when we drank together, we shared stories of disappointment. And then I said, I ain't no old-timer, and I got up, drunk enough to get him to give me $50. And then I shot through and bragged about it for weeks, and a friend told me it was wrong. Yeah, a friend who stole all my cars and tapes, that is. Yeah, a little angel, not. You see, I learned a lot. Now I don't hang around in clubs in that way, like I did then. I prefer to look like, I am sorry, without all the small talk crap, of course, because really, anything you did, others did a lot worse than you. You see, it was a game that Canberra drunks play. If you want to work, they'll become your big boss. And make sure that you don't ever work there. If you say you like kids, they will pretend to protect their daughter from the good part of you. When you play Santa, the kids will tell you that the real Santa is better. If you meet a woman, someone will make sure the woman you are chatting up comes home with you. If you want to be fit, people try to beat you. Yes, it is a full-time job beating Canberra. And when you bet on things, there is always something who wins everything. But I won $72. Yes, and it was, and if I announced it, Canberra would want a donation. Yes, and I will go back to laughing at the Centrelink office, or at Commonwealth Rehab, or Workways, or somewhere else like that, or even Advanced Personnel. Yes, they were cocks back then, and I want to announce that any wealth I have will help them try to improve the world for future poor people, so they don't have the same kind of problems as I have to suffer. But mind you, a lot of people would like the way I used to be. There were a few little good points, apart from all the hitting, but there was a lot of good fun arguments. See ya.